Hello and welcome. I'm Neangelis, and this is once again Bloons Tower Defense 6, or BTD6 if you prefer it that way. So I was reading through some of the change logs for update 37 on some of the tower buffs that we're going through and some changes that have been made. I've seen some videos. I know Bloons was showcasing some of the individual towers, and I've decided to set up my own challenge. This is not a hard challenge, and I've played around with it a little bit, and I made some changes. I opened up some of these ones to let them play through a little bit more if you prefer it that way. So I have not tested this one, but I have tested it with pretty much these towers with what I've gone through. So we're going to go ahead and play through this. And this is mainly just to showcase some of the new changes and everything, including this amazing Sauda skin. So let's place Sauda right there and let's get started on this. So mainly we have Sauda doing our main brunt of the damage at the beginning, just so that we can save up some cash to try to get the towers that we want kind of in an order that we're going for, but you know, some fun playthrough. I do have this set for chimps mode, so this is a viable chimp strategy if you want to use it. So we will go ahead and place down a glue gunner, and we're going to place it somewhat close to the front there, and we're going to go ahead and get bigger globs while we're at it. And one other thing that I have played around with here, and I'll show you more once we get blue splatter in, but it seems like a pretty good strategy for the glue gunner is to set it to last. So on the faster balloons that shoot through there, it seems like you get a lot more coverage on glue splatter if you have it set to last. Just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe requires further testing. Maybe I'll see if I can set up a challenge that specifically has to have it set to last just in order to complete it, but I don't know. All right, so we have corrosive glue. I do want to get glue splatter before I get too far along, before I get anything else. Okay, so I think instead of getting glue splatter, I kind of let that one go through just because I couldn't remember what all I had placed where and when. But I'm going to hold off on glue splatter for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and put a buccaneer in here fairly close to this corner right here. Fairly close to this corner. Because that way I'll get a sniper in here and we'll be able to put a camo detection village there in the middle. So that looks good. Doesn't need to be precise. I'm not looking for the tip of the boat to be specifically on one of these shiny pixels. So let's go from there. We'll get that one in and going. We'll leave that on first for now. As soon as we get it, we got grape shot unlocked. And then as soon as it unlocks, we'll get hot shot unlocked as well. And hot shot's unlocked. And we'll even go ahead and get faster firing and maybe double shot. I think that's what we need. I think it was double shot, right? Yeah, double shot. Yeah, sometimes I remember the things that this says that it has for it. And other times I just kind of wing it and hope for the best. Because you know what? Sometimes you got to do that in life. And double shot. So now we will worry about getting in a sniper monkey. Because snipers are fun, and snipers got a huge buff whenever, or at least it seems like it was a huge buff for the main Moab. Right now we're relying entirely on Sauda for camo destruction, and let's see, we got full metal, we will go larger caliber, and then we will slap in faster firing, and even faster firing. Because like I said, we're not going to worry too much about camo detection for these two until we go ahead and put a village in there, which will be awesome and very, very helpful. We're also going to set Sniper Monkey to strong. And I believe we're going to just go ahead and leave the Sniper Monkey there the entire time on strong. Let's see. We got 3,100, we've got 2,700 and 3,200. I think we'll go ahead and get our village in here. We don't need to worry too much about it right now. Plus we have Sauda's ability if we have to use it, but I don't remember us needing to use it. All right, so now we have camo detection. We'll leave that there. That will help out both of them, right? Yep, They both got camo detection. So now we're going to leave this as corrosive glue for right now. We are going to get this up to deadly precision because that's going to help us out a lot here in 3 rounds with the Moab. So that's not a concern, not a problem. In fact, you know what? I'm almost wanting to think that originally I held off on this until after the Moab in the first place. I hope I don't regret, you know, going a different route on this. I shouldn't. I think we should be fairly fine. Glue splatter. Yeah. See, we are 100% okay. And we'll go ahead and save up for corrosive glue, and then we'll get the destroyer in. And probably maim Moab. Maybe we'll get maim Moab before we hit round 50. Our next Moab incoming. We'll get Bloon Dissolver. That's what I was trying to say the whole time. Let's go destroyer on that first. That way we know that we have some capable hands back here at the back. So one thing that the Monkey Buccaneer gained as a buff is the aircraft carrier. Now, the planes that fly around, I believe it was 360 degrees. It just shot darts off. So I believe that's been brought down to 90-degree range or field of view. And it now fires grape shots, and if you have it, hot shots as well, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and get maim Moab on that one. And then I believe one thing we're going to do real quick. Before we get the aircraft carrier, we're going to get down some spike balls. Now, the Spike Factory also gained some buffs on the spike mines, so the actual pierce range went up on the spike balls. The explosion pierce went down, and the DOT damage went up. What's DOT stand for? Damage over time? Maybe? Seems like saying DOT damage is a bit redundant, but maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. But either way, we're going to get ourselves an aircraft carrier here in just a second. We're also going to want to go to... we want to go Bloon Liquefier first, and then we also want to go ahead and get camo detection as well, but we are also going to set our glue gunner to last, and you will see how much better that covers. Look at that. Hold on, let's slow down. We'll switch back to first, and we did it at the beginning of a round, or right at the end of a round. So, I mean, we're doing all right here, but we switched to last. Seems like it does it so much better. At least we're getting more coverage than what we were getting before, which is something that we definitely want to handle more of, because more damage equals more better. That probably doesn't sound right, but I'm going to go with it because I like the way it sounded. All right, aircraft carrier, go. See, look at that. Now we are shooting hot shot grapes, which is awesome. So we are providing not only a lot of projectiles, but we are also throwing out, fire damage while we're at it. So that is something spectacular. While we're at it, let's get a second Spike Factory up here just for the fun of it. Because I think it'll help us out quite a bit. Because especially 63 can be rough sometimes. But I mean, with everything we've got right now, 63 doesn't stand a chance. That was nothing. All right, so we have camo detection. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way up to primary mentoring, I believe, is what I want to do on that. I mean, we could have went MIB and Homeland Defense, but I don't think we need to. I think we're doing pretty good here. There's primary mentoring on that. We're going to go ahead and go bigger radius and jungle drums on this one so that we can get faster firing out of that and faster firing out of the aircraft as well. Let's click on that. Let's click over here. That way we can still see what's going on and this tag will stay out of the way. I wish we could set that up to tell it to go to a different area, but I don't think there's a way of permanently making it go to the side. In all honesty, you know what? What I would rather see, and tell me if this would be a quality of life improvement or not. Let's say instead of this popping up on the side or over here, what if when you click on a tower, it pops it up over here in the actual panel where the monkeys are? That way everything kind of stays off to the side there, or have it as an option. Do you want it to slide over top of that or not? Something like that would be pretty sweet. Do we want to go with spike mines first, or do we want to go ahead and get in a balloon solver first? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, we're coming up on the ZOMG very shortly, but honestly, for right now, I think we're doing fine. Now, I think I want the spike mines up there, at least for whenever the DDTs are coming through, and that top spike factory will get turned into spike mines first. So it seems like we're getting through a lot of this fairly easily. So I think I'm going to go with balloon solver first, which should be here in just a minute or so. All right, I got a little freaked out there and went with Sawda's ability, but I don't think I needed it. I probably should have went with those spike mines first, though. But, I mean, we're doing all right. So I really want to have that. Then we can work on getting our 2 spike mines in our cripple Moab. Okay, balloon solver. Oh my goodness, look at all that snot glue on the ground. It's definitely not snot. So much like snot. Anyways, now tell me if you even see the ZOMG show up on screen at all. Anywhere there? I'm really looking. I'm zooming in with my own eyeballs and didn't even see the ZOMG. The main Moab is strong. So we'll go ahead and we will get spike mines up top. And I think we're going to go ahead and get spike mines down below. Just because when we get in the later rounds, like, I thought 97 was rough, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I don't remember. But either way, I want to make sure that we get through this, no problems. All right, we'll get another set of spike mines down at the bottom there. So let me ask a question. What do you think of this map? I'm kind of digging it. I mean, I kind of think maybe it's a missed opportunity that you can't put a sniper on top of the buildings. Oh, ooh, you can put a sniper on top of the water tower and he can see the full. Why did I not do this? What is wrong with me? Huh. Hey, you learn something new every day. And what I just learned is that I would have been better off putting my sniper up on the water tower. But you know what? You live and you learn. And that's where we are right now. All right, I think the next thing we're going to go for is we're going to save up for a cripple Moab. Here, let's look at it that way. So we're going to save up for a cripple Moab. And man, I wish I would have put that on the water tower. Can you click on the train track and get it to do anything cool? No trains run by? Kind of a missed opportunity, isn't it? Or double click, or, you know, clicking 20 times on the gas pump and then it blows up. That would have been kind of cool too. Left a little crater there and then, I don't know, it filled with water. And then you had a pool there. I don't know. What do I look like? Some kind of desert geologist? I'm not, by the way. Round 93 was absolutely nothing because of Maim Moab. That is insane. All right, let's see. And we will go with cripple Moab now. Just stops them in their tracks. Fantastic. What do we got? Mobilized for longer and take extra damage from all other attacks. That is great. All right, so the last thing we're going to save up for is this carrier flagship. Just having the carrier flagship for the bad balloon is awesome. It doesn't cut it down a huge amount. I mean, I would make it all the way up to here. And you know what? It probably wouldn't make it that even all the way over to here if I actually placed my sniper monkey right. I'm still bothered by that, by the way. But, I mean, we end up stopping everything about right here with that carrier flagship. So it's definitely worth having. So this is where it gets a little bit scary. Here we go, carrier flagship. Now we got our 3 mini monkey aces. And just look at how that melts away. That is great. Gone. Gone are the DDTs. Everything is out and gone. Look at that. Ooh, metal muncher. Sweet. Let's review our map. Over 1 million pops on the glue gunner. Sawda had 233. 110. 14,000, 22,000. Not the Monkey Village. There we go. Buccaneer, 293,000. That glue gunner, with the buff that it's received, that glue gunner is amazing. All right, so we will go home now. Update 37, Tower Buff Trials. Share. So if anybody plays Bloons and you want to just play around a little bit and try it out, there is some content that I created. There's a challenge that's not a super challenge, but at least it'll give you some ideas as to what the buffs do now. So we're going to end off the video here. Thanks for being here with me. I really do appreciate you being here, and I would appreciate it if you'd consider subscribing. Leave a like if you did like the video, and check out some of my other videos. I think I got something in there that you'll probably like. And we'll see you in the next video. Safe travels. Bye.